Hi, you guys. I hope you are all having a wonderful weekend. I hope everyone had a great 4th of July. It crept up, I should say, pretty quickly. It was nice that it was on a Thursday, so you had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like an extended long weekend, which probably left us at a lot of parties and time with family and friends. I'm loving that I'm seeing you all go out, make good food choices, sharing those food choices with us on our daily Facebook thread. It looks as though everybody has really started to get into a good rhythm. And you're starting to notice non-scale victories. You're having more energy, you're sleeping better, your clothes are fitting better. I just wanted to share some of those wins from this last week that I have here that I love reading, I love hearing about. My biggest win is that I noticed I'm feeling way more comfortable with my clothes. That is the best feeling. My biggest win this week is confident enough to put on a bikini, even though I'm not exactly where I want to be. I can see the progress I've made in the past few weeks. That is amazing. I think when we start this program, we commit and we really, this is a lifestyle. We are completely changing the way that we used to, eat, the way we used to look at food, what kind of food we were eating, when we were eating it, just so many different, I think we think about things a lot differently now. And it's really only been with prep week a few weeks. So it takes, this isn't something that happens overnight. Everybody is different. Our bodies are different. We all make progress at different rates. So I'm just loving that you all are starting to notice not just with your clothes fitting differently, but also just how you're feeling overall, how you're feeling about food, your relationship with food. And we're not depriving ourselves of things. We are able to go out and, if we're at a party and we have a little treat or we eat those chips, whatever the case, that is okay. This is supposed to be a sustainable lifestyle. And we know that we can just hop right on it again the next day. Another one, my biggest win this week, I nailed my workouts, even though I didn't end some until 9:30. You force yourself to get it in. I love it. I'm feeling so good with this new me, new goals, new lifestyle. And it's one of those things, and I used to be the same way. Like, I am motivated to get those workouts done because you start to see progress, and then you just know that if you continue, you want to kind of see how far you can get and what goals you can achieve. And if you commit and you just stay committed and you trust the process and you stay positive, you guys, you're going to see amazing progress. And again, not something that's going to happen overnight. It does take time, but you will get there. And it's just amazing for me to watch and see. And I'm so proud of you guys for how far you've come in just a short period of time. So amazing job. Tomorrow is a low carb day. So pre-planning those meals, those days seem to be a little trickier, but again, we start to get the hang of it. So remember that you're going to aim to eat less than 50 grams of net carbs. You're going to hit that protein goal as closely as you can. And you're going to increase your fats 60 to 70%. And the reason we're increasing those fats is we are filling in for those missing carbohydrates, those missing calories we're getting. So you'll find over time, as you exercise more or just even, the process of intermittent fasting, the carb cycling, just the whole change in your eating schedule and the foods that you're eating, the whole food nutrition, you'll notice that you may become a little bit hungrier on those days, and that's why we increase those fats. So don't be afraid. We need that fat. And all we're doing is we're filling in for those missing carb calories that we're not getting on Mondays and Tuesdays. And it's healthy fats that we're eating and we're consuming. So it's not like we're going out and, eating a bunch of donuts or ice cream or something like that. So remember to keep up with the pre-planning. If there is anyone that you've been talking to or you want to share this program with, I wanted to let you know that there is an affiliate program. If you are interested in sharing the program with family and friends, the Faster Way of Fat Loss takes that very seriously, that partnership. And if you are interested, I'll post in the comments below the link. You can just sign up and they will give you a link that you can share with others, and they pay you for anybody that signs up using your link. So you'll get $50 for every person, family, friend. If you're having a conversation and you're talking about the program, talking about what you're doing, and someone's interested, they can always use your link to just learn more about the program. There's a free starter kit. But the Faster Way does take those relationships very seriously. So you will be compensated if that's something that you're interested in and you're loving the program, you're loving your results, you're learning all about how to be healthier again. This is a journey. This is a lifestyle. This is something that's sustainable that you can continue on for the rest of your life. So the more that I can share this program with and just help everyone learn about those strategies and learn that it's not that hard, I want to do that just to help them feel better about themselves and just to become a healthier version of themselves. I'm still trying to get my parents to do it with me too, because I know they too would feel so much more energy and just be on a little bit healthier of a path, if you will. But so I'll post that affiliate link in the comments below. And if you're interested, you can send me a message. You can ask me any questions, and I'd be more than happy to answer those for you as well. One thing I wanted to talk about also on this call was in week 5, we will be doing on Thursday, it's the 25th of July, a 24-hour water fast. We do 2 during our 7 weeks together. One is the fifth week, the Thursday. It's July 25th. So kind of mark your calendars, start thinking about that. And then we'll do one the last Sunday of our 7 weeks. But I just want to talk a little bit about what that is. We do one once a month, also in the Faster Way membership. And typically how they work is, so Wednesday night, you would stop eating whenever you're finishing your last meal. I typically try to do it a little bit earlier, like 5:30. So you stop eating, and then you just continue to drink water, go to bed, wake up the next morning, and now the 24-hour fast is already halfway over because you've been sleeping or waking up. So you go throughout your morning. You can still have a cup of coffee. If you need some, you can also have bone broth. But herbal teas and water are suggested, no supplements, anything like that. So you just continue on throughout the day, drinking. I drink a lot of sparkling water. And then at 5 o'clock, let's say I stopped Wednesday night at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock Thursday night, I can have my breakfast meal. And you want to eat a smaller, clean meal to break your fast, because you've been fasting for 24 hours and you don't want to overdo it. And I know it sounds daunting, but honestly, what it's doing is your body's in digestive rest, you're repairing cells, you're building your immune system. It's actually very beneficial to your body. So that will be coming up here in a couple of weeks, and I will be checking in periodically with you guys, and even that week before and that night before, I will be making sure you guys understand the process. You also have the option to do a juice cleanse, and I'll post what the differences are between the two. But really, the juice cleanse, and you can get those. We actually partner with a company, I believe in Kentucky, called the Weekly Juicery, and they will actually ship a juice cleanse to you. It's a 1-day juice cleanse. So it's like on your doorstep the day before we start. But you're basically flooding your body with those micronutrients, with all of those vitamins. I've done one juice cleanse and I didn't love it. For me, it wasn't, and some people love juicing, love juices. It just didn't sit well with me. I did a local the cold pressed juicery. I did a local company, but I just wasn't, it didn't sit well with me. So I will say, however, the next day, because you don't actually eat until the following day, you won't break your fast the same because you've been consuming juices all day. I felt like $1,000,000. So I don't know, whatever I flooded my body with, all those vitamins, it really made me feel I had so much energy. So it really depends on you. I personally recommend the water fast, the 24-hour water fast, but whatever you feel most comfortable with, you let me know and we can work that out. We still have a couple of weeks, but I just want to let you know that's coming up, and I want you to mark your calendars. Thursday, July 25th, we will have our first 24-hour water fast / juice cleanse if you would like to do that instead. And if you're like, Amy, I don't think I can do this, we can do a low macro day instead. But every single person that goes through this, that does this, always says to me, oh my gosh, that wasn't even bad at all. I had no idea. Like, I totally thought I wasn't going to be able to make it. And you also want to listen to your body, though. If you feel like you need to break your fast in that 24-hour fast, you have a snack near you, you have a protein bar or a piece of fruit, banana, something that you can eat if you need to, because we ultimately are listening to our bodies, right? We want to listen to our bodies and make sure that we are taking care of them. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that, and that will be coming up again Thursday, July 25th. So mark your calendars for that. I also just want to kind of touch base about the workouts. The faster way to fat loss is the primary focus is the nutrition. So we really want to just continue to focus on whole food nutrition, gluten and dairy free. Make sure that we are trying to hit our macros as best we can, that we're not under eating, because that could really cause us to stall results. It could also do damage to our thyroid. So we want to make sure we're getting enough food. But if the low impact workouts are available, the home workouts, the gym workouts. But if you're unable, or we need to modify those workouts, or we need to modify those certain exercises, please reach out to me. Let me know. We ultimately, though, like I just said, are focusing on the nutrition. So once we learn that piece, our bodies, you're going to still notice a lot of changes, even if you miss a workout here or there. Or I've had people who have gone through this program who really only just didn't really do any of the workouts, just focused on the nutrition, and still saw really great results. So just know that we want to listen to our body. We want to do what's best, and we want to ease into things. But if you need help with modifications, or if you're just not feeling it that day, and you need to, if you can just go for a walk, as long as you're getting out there and just getting some, movement going, that's just great too, So I want you guys to go easy on yourselves. Make sure that you are just keeping that positive mindset. I love this group. You guys are so positive, so supportive of each other, and it's great. It just really helps everyone just kind of stay motivated. We're your biggest cheerleaders. I am here for you to lean on every step of the way. Whatever you need, you let me know. We will make modifications. We will work it out. So just remember that. Keep pre-planning those meals. Make sure that you are pre-planning them in your MyFitnessPal. At least have an idea of what you're going to be having. I think we're all still tweaking. And one thing, and I noticed this because it was some days still super hard for me, are to hit those carbohydrate goals. They just are. I know everybody's like, but someone asked me the other day, what carbs are in your acai bowl? So you can buy those little acai packets at Trader Joe's. They're in the frozen section. And you can let them, you just kind of let them sit out for a minute so they're not, hard as ice, and they will thaw out. And then you can add like some granola, and you can add some bananas and some blueberries, and all of these things have carbs in them. So just be like, I try to like kind of, you know, it's like a puzzle, but no matter what, I try to always add on, especially on those regular macro days with each meal. Like it's either I buy those frozen bags of at Trader Joe's brown rice, and I'll put a cup here, a cup there. I can throw a cup of quinoa in my salad. So I just try to be creative. And sometimes, you know, the serving size will say a half a cup. And honestly, I'll double it just so I can get, you know, the amount that I need. So you don't always need to add, like be coming up with something different. You can also just add a little bit more of what you already have there into your meals to meet that protein goal or to meet that carbohydrate goal. Sometimes I make ground turkey. So I'll, you know, the serving size, let's say it's 4 ounces, and it's like, okay, I'm like, sometimes I have a struggle with protein. I'm still short, so I'll just take another ounce or 2 ounces if I need to. So I typically don't think that you have to go and always find something else. Try to add some of what you already have if you have like leftovers there, and that will also help you kind of hit those goals. Protein, we always just want to keep at the goal that it is. So on regular macro days and low carb days, we want to keep the protein goal the same as your suggested protein goal on MyFitnessPal. We don't want to typically go too far over on those proteins because they can actually be stored as fat if we go way above. But protein, we always want to keep moderate because we need the protein. We need the carbs too, but on those low carb days, obviously we're taking in less. And then our fats, those always creep up on us too, especially on Wednesdays after I'm on 2 low carb days, right, where I can increase those fats. And then I come back on Wednesday on a regular macro day, and I definitely cannot have an avocado on those days, like a big one, because I'm going to go over my fats real quick. So we just want to try to tweak things a little bit. You guys have been doing amazing. I'm reading these nutrients charts, and I love it. You guys are so on it. And I know it can be tricky, but you know, over time here, you're going to get better and better and better. And remember, we're just focusing on progress, not perfection. So again, I'm amazed. So with that said, I will be checking in with you guys later this week. If you need me, please let me know. Send me a message, comment, you can put questions, comments, and below the video here today. But just let me know what you need, and mark your calendars for that 24-hour water fast in week 5 on July 25th. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, that you enjoyed your weekend, and I will talk to you soon.